Hey guys, today I'm going to be ranking US state flags. I just clicked on tier maker USA state, and for territory flags tier list, I'll link it in the description. Um, so without further ado, let's get started. Okay, first up we have Utah. I love the new flag. I'm not ranking the old flag of Utah because it's not real anymore. It's like an A tier flag because you have other flags down here which are much better. So, hint hint. But no, it's an A tier flag. It's a good flag. American Samoa, it's not an F. It's maybe a C tier or something. I like the eagle on it. It, I don't know. Eagle looks nice. I don't know how to explain it. I like it. Next up, we have Alabama. Simple. C also, but above American Samoa D. If you live in American Samoa, comment for one. As congratulations. Two, you got a fine flag. I don't dislike it. There's many worse flags. We'll get to those. But it looks like we got a bunch of good ones for the start, which is kind of weird. Oh, we got Oregon. Pretend I never said that. I looked down and saw the flag of Oregon. The flag of Alaska. They both begin with it. No, they don't. S tier flag. I love the flag of Alaska. I know it's just a blue banner with it's very simple thing, but it feels like something you'd see in Alaska. You could look up and see. I know you probably couldn't, but you could look up and see that or stars and stuff. Much Alaska. Next up, we have Arizona. Another S tier flag. Arkansas. Again. Okay. A tier flag. I know there's critics who will say that, oh, it has text on it. It can't be a good flag. It's a good flag still. It still looks nice. And it may remind you of the Confederacy, but it's still a nice looking flag. Next we have California, my state. California. Mid A tier. Not above Arkansas, below Utah. Utah bumping it up to S. Yeah, and Alaska down to A. Maybe I have pride being a native Californian, been living in this state my whole life, but I do love the flag. Colorado, it's A tier. All of the Four Corners states are S or A tier material, and now we get to the. Okay, I think I'm. It's either Vermont or New Hampshire. I think New Hampshire, although I'm not sure. If I do mix up, if you're from a state and I mix up your flag with another state, do forgive me. FA. It's definitely F tier flag, but as far as F tier goes, it's top of F tier. FF. I hate the flag of Delaware. It's an ugly blue with an ugly brown with it doesn't work well. Florida, FA. Because Alabama's like a B tier flag, it's a good flag. It brings Alaska up from an FB to Alaska, jeez. Florida, sorry, when my mind. Now I understand why Drew Darnell and Jack Six of Life, they always mess up these things. Florida, because of how good this flag of Alabama is, not how good it is, because it's good, Florida gets brought up from like an FB, FC to an FA. Georgia, it reminds me of a mix of USA Confederacy and Austria. FB, Guam, also FP. Not FC. Next we have Hawaii. I like this flag. A. I started off in S and now it's in B. No, but Idaho. Illinois FF. It's actually one of my least favorite flags. It's literally like when it's printing paper. You'd have a white background with the state seal on it. So boring. Okay, this is like the better version, maybe even S tier, like top of A, maybe S tier is what Indiana did here. It's just actually I think it's A, but if they removed Indiana because it's kind of unnecessary. Iowa, D. Kansas, also an FD. Commonwealth of Kentucky, okay, FF. That's also an FF. Wow, wow, it's top of FF, but it's definitely an FF. It's just the text is small so you can read it, but you can't, and it's hard on your eyes. Louisiana, controversial take, a good flag, not up here. I think it's right there. It's like the barrier between bad and good flags. Maryland, I will advocate for this to my death. Best flag. Maryland is single-handedly the best flag in the Union. It is so chaotic. I don't know what's going on, and it's amazing. I just like it. I don't know why. I just like it. I think this is Massachusetts. It's same thing as Illinois, but it just feels better. Doesn't Illinois just have like a poorly? Yeah, that's not even. Michigan. My grandpa's from Michigan, so I have a bit of. I'm my bias is gonna bump it up from an FC to an FB. Because as far as state seals and stuff go, it's fine. Okay, Minnesota. I'm not gonna rank the old flag. I'm gonna rank the new one. Okay, so here it is. Here's the new Minnesota flag. So we can use that instead, because it's the new official one. That's not why I chose to make this tier list. By the way, side note, this one is so much better. It's just beautiful. This one is just kind of lackluster, to put it lightly. But even with that, it's it's still A tier. Not this flag. This one is literally one of the worst. But I'm missing. But the new flag, it's actually kind of nice. Mrs. Mississippi or Louisiana. Mississippi. It's fine. Again, C, A, B, C, high C. I've always loved the flag of Missouri. Like A tier material. Loved flag of Missouri. It's just, it's great. I don't know why. It just works. Montana FC. FC. Nebraska. I've got a friend in Nebraska. Doesn't change my opinion though. FD. Just felt like mentioning that I have a friend in Nebraska, but no, the flag still does that. Nevada is FF material. It's bad. It's really bad. It's just, why put it in the corner? Why keep the rest? It just doesn't work at all. At all. It just sucks. I think this is. That looks like it says New Hampshire. Well, I thought that was New Hampshire. Crud. Is it Vermont? Maybe it was Vermont. I don't know. Maybe, where did I put you? Here. Maybe that's Vermont. I don't know. Let's, I'll find out after I record this so I can edit it in. This is New Hampshire, but it's bad. It's very similar to, Nebraska. New Jersey. Sorry, that took me a minute to realize what state flag that was. F, not F, no. Yes, F. It's kind of bridging the. I'd put it D tier because it sucks, but it's not F tier sucking level. New Mexico is my second favorite flag. Nope, it's my third. Is it my second or third? It's my third. It just, I don't know how to. It's so simple, but it works. It just works so well. And yet an example of why adding more doesn't always make your flag better. However, in the case of Maryland, it does. If I have Maryland, Mississippi, I'm so sorry, Maryland viewers. New York, you get F. Not even FB, but New York. Quick, just design tip, New York. Orange and the color of the Statue of Liberty. Include that in your flag, and you have a great flag. Oh, this is a blast. North Carolina. It's Texas, but worse, C tier. North Dakota, D tier. Maybe D tier bordering on F. Ohio. Are we getting another A tier? Are we getting another A tier? We're getting another A tier. I don't know. I like some of the. I like a lot of the. Oh, you're. No. Yeah, no, that's B. That's a B. Not that one. This one. It's B tier. This would be an S. I'm not even what the? Is it asymmetrical? Am I just noticing this? Or am I going crazy? Oklahoma, ignoring Oklahoma. Well, I don't even mind it that much. I'd give it like a C tier. It, as far as flags go, of the U.S., it's decent. It's two flags of Oregon. D and F. Pennsylvania. Okay, it's Michigan, but a little better. FA. It, it just it feels very 13 colonies-esque, and it works. Puerto Rico. This is a territory. I know American Samoa and Guam are, but they're not really notable. They're not cool enough. Um, I don't know, cause are we getting a? It's an A tier design. Listen, if you ignore the hot garbage the US has spilled out for a lot of its flags, we have made a few golden flags. Maryland, New Mexico, Arizona, Utah. I don't want to list all these. Sure many will argue Indiana and maybe argue Missouri too. I've always liked the flag of Rhode Island. Like it's a C tier, B tier flag somewhere in there. I put it B. That kind of staircase going on. Weird, weird staircase. South Carolina. Kind of boring. I mean, I've seen all these flags. It's not like this is my first reaction to them, but CB, BC, D, D, no, yeah, D. D below Oregon's but back. North Dakota, Tennessee. I'll say it. Tennessee has an amazing flag. Number two flag, Texas. This is an accurate order, this first five of my top five flags. Texas is just an amazing flag. It it's already an S tier flag, but then the amount of people in that state that just love it is insane. You have the Lone Star State, DC. Gosh, that was a quick. It's a great flag, not A tier. No, it's A tier. Northern Mariana Islands. I'll give it an. I'll actually give it a D, but only because they don't exactly have much to work with. Like if you're watching this in the Northern Mariana Islands, hi, comment. But no offense, y'all don't have y'all are a beautiful tropical island, but you don't really have a lot to work with. Who are you, Maine? Okay, I'm sorry. A little gripe I have with Maine. I don't know which one of these it is. Oh, okay, so it's this one, as it turns out, according to Wikipedia, and I trust Wikipedia. But this one or this one, I would personally say this one, so much better. Like, that's just a gripe I have, and for that reason, FD. Virgin Islands, FA. Got stuff to work with. I mean, you bought it from Denmark. Like, the flag of Denmark, I don't need to Google that. I'll put it up on screen. You could design something with that, with like, a, like, okay, hear me out. Flag of Denmark. Top left corner, you have the stars of the US, and then the rest is just Denmark. Who are you? Vermont. Okay, who are... Oh, Connecticut. You're Connecticut. To all my viewers from Connecticut, I'm sure there's many, many of you. Probably my top state. Connecticut. Connecticut. Well, Connecticut, um, I'm sorry. Vermont, you also do get FD tier, though. Washington, you get FC because it's a different color. FB because it's a different color. I don't have much to talk about. DC did so good, it's kind of hard for you to follow in that. Who are you? West Virginia! Doesn't do them justice. They have like the Montenegro treatment of put it on screen, or I won't. See, I like the flag. I put it right above Oklahoma. I'm sure there are people that are offended by this. I don't care. Wisconsin. Another grandparents from there. FC. And last, but certainly not least, Wyoming. B. Fine flag. So, overall, to all the state governments watching, I'm sure there's many of you, if you have D or above, do not worry about redesigning it. If you have one of the D flags, maybe consider, unless you're Oregon, but don't stress about it, and definitely look at what Twitter says. Always trust them. But if you have a F tier flag on here anywhere, definitely redesign it immediately. Except for Utah there. Don't worry, Utah. You're beautiful. You're beautiful just how you are. This one isn't. I'm glad you changed, but at the moment you're beautiful. So yeah, this is my grand return to YouTube. Everyone's thrilled. I'm sure this video is gonna get a bagillion views. Did not fulfill my New Year's goal of doing one video a month, but more info on that sometime.